Hi, I'm Dr. Katie. I'm both a medical doctor and a breast cancer survivor. And I've started this video channel, my website, podcast, and all my social media outlets because I want to focus on basic wellness things, habits, rituals that I feel like I need to be doing every day to recover, to thrive post breast cancer, things that I have been doing every day as I've entered the recovery phase of my illness. And they're things that I find I'm talking to my patients about multiple times a day. And sometimes I feel like when I'm at work, so I work in both general practice and psychiatry, I sound like a broken record. And I've come to realize it doesn't matter what you're struggling with, whether it's chronic disease, an acute illness, mental health issues, like depression, whether you're just having a hard time, whether something tough in life has come, like what's happening with coronavirus. I found that there's certain things that if people aren't doing or aren't happening in their life, they're not traveling well, and inevitably something is amok in that area. And so I started these videos to provide extra supports for people. And there's a number of things that I will talk a lot about. One is a mindfulness journal that I have developed. A big part of my recovery has been mindfulness meditation and writing, journaling right after mindfulness. So I've developed a program there. The other thing that I found is particularly important for myself and for my patients is connectedness. It's peer support. And so I'm working on a peer support app called Thrive With Me that will be out. And there's a whole host of things that I've been working on. I have a video series that I'll be posting at some point that talks through 10 kind of harsh truths or things that I really had to kind of accept when I survived chronic life-threatening illness, breast cancer, stage 3 breast cancer, to really be able to not just survive after I finished all my treatments, but to thrive. So I'll be talking about those things as well. But I just wanted to give this initial video just to give you a little bit of information about myself and why I'm doing this. So I've talked a little bit about why I'm doing it. I guess I could say a bit more about myself. I am 37. When I was diagnosed with cancer, I was 35. I've been practicing as a doctor for about 5 years. I am almost finished with my general practice training. I have a year left and some fellowship exams left. I've done stage 1 of psychiatry training, which I think I'll probably finish out after I finish this general practice training. I'm an Australian-based doctor. I reside here permanently, but I was originally born in the US. I am also working on a PhD through the University of Sydney to develop tech-based treatments to help treat antenatal depression that can be integrated into general practice. Before medicine, I did other things you can check out on LinkedIn. Like I served in the U.S. Peace Corps in Ghana. That was an amazing time, life-changing. Another life-changing experience I had was going to graduate school at Harvard. And I also have a Master's of Public Health in International Health. So this is just a little bit about me. Beyond my work life, I love dogs. I've got 3. I'll probably talk about them. I've got a Great Dane puppy named Sadie. She's 6 months. I've got a 3-year-old French bulldog named Zoe, who is fearless and funny, and I adore her. And then more recently, I have gotten a puppy who is a camp dog. So it's a puppy who's from a remote Aboriginal community that I have been working and living in as part of my general practice training. I am living remotely for a year. I love remote medicine and remote health. I may talk about that at some point. But this camp dog, there's lots of dogs living here on the streets, and I ended up adopting this dog, and helping the dogs here has, and because there's no essential vet care, has become somehow a part of my life as well. So I may talk about that. And I have another kind of side project that I'm working on that is called Collective Cartel, and it's a dog supply company that the whole purpose of it is to raise money to help dogs in need. So this is just a brief kind of intro to me, but more to come as things unfold. Thank you.